Hello and welcome to How to Be an Icon. I'm Jared Jones, and I'm of course joined by Donna Cameron. How are you doing today?
It's certainly the depths of winter.
It sure is. It absolutely is. And as we finish this month of January, where we
Thank you for staying with us.
where we've neglected the algorithm, because honestly, who needs it?
Not us.
Not us. Absolutely not. We hit December, our highest highs, like we did the best month we've ever done. And then January, we've come crashing down to a nice, back down to earth in a nice level way.
But hey.
But if you have stayed with us, that's been absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And if you haven't already, please give us a follow on your podcast platform of choice, whether you are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever it is you get your fine audio medium content. We are also on Instagram, How to Be an Icon Podcast. Give us a follow and give us a share around on there. It would be much appreciated. Now, today, we're finishing off the month. We're finishing off strong because, we started off obscure and then we got a little bit more obscure.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did a bonus episode because we've not done one of those in a while.
And now we're going to do the best subject we're ever going to talk about.
And not at all in any way obscure. Donna, who is this week's icon?
Today we're talking about Smokey the Yorkshire Terrier, the war dog. Because as we said in an much earlier episode, we don't just want to do businessmen. We don't just want to do celebrities.
No.
We also want to do famous dogs.
Now, look, to be fair as well, a lot of the episodes that we do, we found that the ones that actually do quite well are ones that are not necessarily well-known people. And this, first of all, this isn't even a person. So that's point number one. And second of all, I know nothing about this. You were just like, I have an icon this week.
I want to talk about this famous dog because there is, Jared, what would you say are the top 3 things that you love in this world? One of them is tiny dogs.
One of them is tiny dogs. Well, number one is tiny dogs in tiny hats.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
That is absolutely number one. And then tiny dogs in tiny outfits and tiny hats is there. Those are top 3 right there.
Yeah.
I couldn't possibly put them in an order.
Well, we're going to talk about a really, really tiny dog today.
Yep.
We're talking about Smokey the Yorkshire Terrier, the famous war dog who served for the Allied forces in World War II. She weighed 4 pounds.
That's very small for a dog.
She was 7 inches tall. Would you like to see a picture of her?
I would.
This is going to do a lot for you. Look at Smokey.
I like the picture you've pulled up is Smokey brackets dog in helmet.jpg.
Yes, just in case you need to know that it's a dog and not like a Jim Henson puppet.
Does
because
like
it really does look like the dog that Miss Piggy has.
Yeah, Yorkshire Terriers do have like a very Jim Henson quality about them.
They go one of 2 ways. They are either absolutely delightful or they look like something you found under the bed.
Yeah, I mean, that is also true. But then I think that's just kind of thing of like, their Yorkshire Terriers have a little bit of the thing of where they sort of go moldy from the inside out. Like,
they've got one brain cell and it's rage.
Yeah, but they're like adorable, and then one day they're like, oh, you got old all of a sudden.
Yeah, the dog is fermenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they lose all their teeth, they go blind, they just get increasingly more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Not Smokey though.
Not Smokey. So where did this come from? What inspired this?
I've seen other people talking about her online.
Okay.
And I just wanted to talk about famous dogs because it made me feel better.
Okay. No, that's...
I don't know what Smokey's favorite drink is.
Dogs tend to like water. That's kind of their...
Or gravy.
They do like gravy. That is a pretty good liquid.
Are we going to put gravy in our Christmas?
No.
Just a big old mug of
our Bisto.
Bovril.
Yeah, a big thing of our Bisto. And not quite fully diluted enough to drink. It's like, it is a little chunky.
It's going to stick to your top lip. It's like got milk, but it's brown.
Beautiful. Love that.
Well, in February 1944, Smokey was found by an American soldier in an abandoned foxhole in a New Guinea jungle. The soldiers originally thought that the tiny little dog belonged to the Japanese, but she got taken to like a nearby prisoner of war camp where they realized she didn't speak English or Japanese.
Oh, okay.
So they were just like, they just found this tiny dog in the jungle.
Oh, wow. Yorkshire Terrier is known for living in the jungle.
I was thinking this, and it's a bit of why I wanted to talk about it. Where'd she come from?
Where did she come from?
She has a bit of a Don Bluth style life story.
It does sound like that.
Yeah,
like
you
dog
can-
in the jungle.
You can see that she's got like a little red bow in her hair. She's so like, wow.
Yeah.
But the horrors of life are going on around her, and she's just not quite.
Yeah.
The GI that found her sold her to Corporal William A. Wayne from Cleveland, Ohio for £2 Australian, which is about $6.
I mean, you know, bit of profiteer in there. Find this dog and be like, yeah, I'll give you £6 for it. Like,
From what I can gather, he just kind of sold the dog because he was like, I am bored of it and I want to go back to poker. And William was like, I'll have the dog.
didn't want to put her as part of the ante. Be like, oh yeah, no, I bet my dog.
The thought of it in the middle of a poker game,
I'm going
a
all in,
£4
and then
Yorkshire Terrier that you found in the jungle, being like,
all in.
and you're like,
Yeah.
just kind of shaking. But for the next year, Smokey backpacked with William through combating in the Pacific.
She was combating there as well. She
She lived in his backpack. Throughout her service, she slept on a blanket made from like the felt that covers a card table. Because she wasn't an official war dog, she wasn't like an actual service dog. She wasn't given like official rations. So Wayne would give her his food, and like sometimes they would like pool together to get her a can of Spam, which I think is about the same size as her.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea, like unofficial dog, which is like, well, yeah, obviously she's not a service dog in like any particular way, but she's just backpacking around Asia, you know?
Some rich white kids pay loads of money for that.
And they'd love a can of Spam.
Spam in the West, disgusting. Spam in Asia, oh, so exciting. It's all the same Spam.
I mean, Spam prices are going up as the...
I've told you that Spam's like a luxury product in Korea.
Yeah. Like, you can
get like big gift baskets of it. It's the very like, ooh,
yeah.
Spam.
Apparently it's quite a co-worker gift for Christmas of like, it's quite a common thing to buy for your co-workers of having like...
Yeah, I can believe that.
Of like a big box of Spam with like, you know, different novelty Spam flavors.
Yes, there are loads. I won't lie. If a white elephant at work, I just got a big box of Spam, I'd secretly be like, do you know what?
It's the scented candle of Korea.
And hey, they burn for about the same amount of time.
Oh, they do, you know. It's the same like, you know, fat content like it's going to be.
Yeah, fun fact, if you're like trapped out in the wilderness, you can just start a fire with a can of Spam. You can't. Don't.
If I had to, I think a can of Spam is like, because we all did that experiment in school where you like light a donut on a Bunsen burner to see how much fat comes off of it. So like,
no, I didn't.
Did you not?
No, I went to a rough school. Someone tried to like put their mouth over the gas tap once, and I don't think they ever got turned on again. Send us Spam. Spam if you want to sponsor us.
Spam up.
Get out the can.
Spam up.
It can feed a man.
Spam up.
There you go. There's a Spam advert from the UK from... Is it?
It's probably still on telly now.
It almost definitely is. Smokey never got ill. Even for 4 months, whilst running on coral on the beaches, she never got any of the poor ailments that other war dogs experienced. She was just a little plucky, healthy little guy.
This is what you're going to be like, and she's still alive now. The oldest dog in the world.
Oh, imagine it'd be like, and here she is today, it's Smokey, and it's like this tiny little, like, it looks like something you'd pull out of a hairbrush.
Here's the thing, Donna, like...
Yorkshire Terriers tend to.
Well, here's the thing. We're an audio medium podcast, Donna. We could have...
Oh my God, she's here!
Oh, she's not saying much. we could have done that, but
we could have found another dog to make noises.
it's true. We have too much integrity for that, but
we would never lie to you.
not intentionally.
Or,
I
or
aim
for free.
All for free, yeah, no. I aim not to lie to our listeners. I think,
I'll lie to our listeners for profit, but, that's just the business.
That's just business. That's just podcasting, baby. That's just what you got to do.
Smokey was credited with 12 combat missions and awarded 8 battle stars. She survived 150 air raids on New Guinea and made it through a typhoon in Okinawa. That's the cutest anyone's ever gonna read those sentences.
She was just in a backpack though,
she's a 7-inch dog. You're a 6-foot tall man, and I don't reckon you'd survive an air raid.
No, it's fair. I'm a bigger target though. That'd be the thing of that. I'm a much bigger target.
Yeah, but this dog could have a cereal box fall on her and it'd be a problem.
That's true. That's a fair point.
And it would fall on you and you just go,
no, you've got me there.
Smokey even once parachuted from 30 feet out of a tree using a parachute made just for her.
You making a dog parachute? The thing is, she's so light. I feel like I could just hold her in my. I feel like making a dog parachute.
I guess because you need to hold other things than the dog, but the dog does need to come with you.
That's fair. At
this point, when do you just tape the dog to your chest?
That's what I mean. Get a little papoose for it.
Smokey's also credited with saving William's life, as she would warn them of upcoming shells on transport ships.
Oh,
little dog stuff, so she'd get all barky and they'd know
something was
up.
Something was up. Oh, that's fun.
In her downtime, she learned numerous tricks and she would perform them for troops in service hospitals.
That's pretty fun.
And some of these tricks even led her to complete a very important mission. And this is what made her a little hero dog. So the Signal Corps needed to run a telegraph wire along a very long, 21-meter long pipe underground.
Mm-hmm.
But because of the conditions in the jungle, there was a lot of dirt and gubbins that had collected in the pipe. So they tied it to Smokey and sent her through. During an interview, he retells the story and it's so sweet. It's I tied a string to Smokey's collar and ran to the other end. Smokey made a few steps and ran back. "Come on, Smokey," I said sharply, and she started through again. She was about 10 meters in and the string caught up, and she looked over her shoulder as much as say, "What's holding us up there?" The string loosened from the snag and she came again. But by now the dust was rising from the shuffle of her paws and she was crawling through dirt and mold and I could no longer see her. I called and pleaded, not knowing for certain if she was coming or not. At last, about 20 feet away, I saw 2 little amber eyes and heard a faint little whimpering sound. About 15 feet away, she broke into a run. We were so happy at Smokey's success, we patted and praised her for a full 5 minutes. What a good girl.
I mean, that's good stuff.
Because she did this, she potentially saved the lives of up to 250 people.
Wow.
So
fair play.
Right? What a good little dog. It took her 5 minutes to do a job it would have taken men 3 days to do.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Isn't that just...
Yeah.
That's kind of why I wanted to tell the story, because I go, "Aw, what an impressive little guy."
See, now we just have robots and AI doing it. And
I know, I don't want a little drone.
That's no fun.
I want a man... for 10 minutes on the verge of tears being "Oh my God, I hope this thing that's getting me through the war figures it out." And this little dog in the pipe going, oh boy, I hope I make it through. And then they do, and everyone's yay.
I'm surprised there hasn't been an animated feature about Smokey. It feels like
I feel like someone pitched it and we go, we just can't keep doing this.
I mean, there's so many of them though. There's so many of those films that are based on, both real and
Warhorse is terrible, and not in an artistic sense, just in sorry, are you making me pay money to sit in the cinema and watch horses die?
Yeah. I mean, Marley and Me was just about a crap dog. It was, Dog was
That dog sucks.
Yeah, dog was a bit bit of a social terrorist. Like,
Bud, you didn't train your dog. Look.
Yeah. But it got old and died. So,
It saved their relationship or it didn't save their relationship?
I don't know. I just kind of noped out on like the principle alone. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Do you have a favorite dog? Like film dog, obviously, not just like your dog.
I was going to say, film dog. So many of them just end up dying at the end,
I mean, we all do.
It's true.
Ultimately.
Did you ever see The Artist?
No.
It was about like 10 years ago, whatever. It was the silent film, black and white film.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And the dog in that is exceptional. It's a little Jack Russell, does so many little tricks. It's
I was going to say the Jack Russell from Frasier.
Oh.
Jack Russells are great TV dogs.
Yeah, no.
The dog's called Eddie.
Eddie, yeah.
Sometimes called Eddie Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Oh, but the actor was called Moose.
Moose the dog.
Moose the dog. I really like the Dalmatians in 101 Dalmatians just because they're the only well-trained Dalmatians in the world. And we put that film on once when we owned a Dalmatian and he almost went through the television.
It must be confusing,
He could not understand why there were so many dogs that he could see and hear, but could not smell.
Yeah.
And they're spirited mammals, I'm going to say.
No, I get like that when I see Take That performing on television. It's like
you just gotta.
I can see them, but I can't smell them, and that's frightening to me.
Robbie, I want you.
Yeah, exactly.
Icon, by the way, Robbie Williams. He's just got his 16th album, number one.
It almost means something.
Almost. But you know what does mean something? When Smokey came back from the war, she was a hero.
Yeah.
She came back as like a national sensation. She was in like a bunch of newspapers. People were really like, this dog! For like 10 years after, Smokey and William traveled around Hollywood and would like perform. Again, they would like go to service hospitals and stuff, but she also would like just perform on TV. She never did the same trick twice on television.
Oh, okay, good.
But one of her tricks included walking a tightrope while blindfolded.
I mean, you've made a parachute for the dog. Why not make a little blindfold as well,
How do you teach a dog how to tightrope walk?
Well, you just do it, You don't need to teach them, like, if they fail, then you go, wasn't that charming?
You're like,
oh, the little dog, like,
What is the most impressive thing that you think a little dog could do?
My taxes.
I was going to say send a fax.
Yeah, I can't send a fax, so,
Transfer a call through without just hanging up on someone?
Again, we've all been in that place. No, extension, forward, then you type in the extension, then you have to put the phone down, which is the most terrifying part. Why not just let me know that you've transferred the call?
Yeah.
Why do I have to put the phone down for it to transfer?
Why do I have to wait for a minute for them to phone back and go, you hung up on me, and I go, oh, I'm so sorry, the call disconnected.
What is the deal with airline food as well? Like, can you tell that we're trying to workshop a type 5 here? We're not, but I mean, if you think any of this is good, please leave us a comment down below saying the call bit's pretty good. You can keep that.
If you live in a city with a small venue that is allowing live podcasts, tell us. We'll come.
We'll come and we'll do the type 5. We'll pick a very good icon, like Smokey.
She'll come. She'll arrive on stage. We can find a dog that looks like that.
Yorkshire Terriers, 10 a penny. You can get them anywhere.
Well, on February the 21st, 1957, Corporal Smokey died unexpectedly, age 14. Yeah, they suspect it was like alcohol.
Oh, I mean, I bet. Yeah,
after the
show
war.
dogs, it's especially around that time. They're on uppers, downers, whaters.
She might have auditioned to be the dog in The Wizard of Oz.
But she was.
Don't date check me on that.
But she was 20 years too late for that.
I don't need people to go.
Yeah,
and that was the problem. She was drinking so much, she still thought that Judy Garland was a child.
I mean, if you're talking about great dogs, like that's some good dog acting in The Wizard of Oz.
Yes,
Toto. Like, I think the thing about that performance. Sorry to go for it. Not to like steal Smokey's thunder or anything. But like a lot of dog acting now is very like, you know, and probably rightfully so. It's very like they're very trained. They're very like,
Yes.
you know, but like that dog is just kind of like running around.
That is just a dog that they just kind of have, and he's a bit like squirrely, a bit like,
yeah.
Like, come on, Bibbins.
It's seeing, you know, this man dressed as a scarecrow like trying to fall over, and it's like you know. Whereas like a lot of dogs now, are kind of like obviously trained to, you know, kind of not react.
Yeah,
they just sort of stand there because that's what they're supposed to do. Whereas like that dog's just actually moving around,
just
being like,
he's doing things, just doing things. I love that when you have dogs in films that are supposed to be aggressive, they have to CGI out their tails.
Yeah.
Because dogs can't pretend to be aggressive.
No.
They can only be excited.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're just like, they're just like wagging and a bit like, yay.
Yeah.
And it's just audio editing that makes you think that the dog's being But he's like, yeah, woo. Smokey got buried in an ammo box, which I think is a bit rude.
I was going to say, like,
they could have got the dog a coffin. I'm sure it like means something.
We don't do that to other war heroes, like war heroes. We're not there like...
Yeah, we didn't put Grandpa in a Quality Street tin and just leave him in the garden.
No, exactly. We didn't bury Bob Hope in like a... you know, that would be very distasteful if we did something like that. But Smokey, like, does not get the... You know, give Smokey her flowers, hashtag.
Well, she is buried in like the big veterans burial ground that they have, and on top of her grave is a tiny little statue of her.
That's very fun.
It's like a little life-size one, so you can go visit that grave, and I do think people leave dog food outside of it, which is adorable.
It's a bit weird.
It's begging for rats.
Yeah, right. Like, don't do that.
That feels like an environmental problem.
It feels kind of disrespectful as well to be leaving things of dog food around for like, you know, if you're there in like a veterans burial ground, like it seems kind of a bit disrespectful to be like, here's some pedigree chum, like, you know, that just seems kind of tasteless. I won't lie. So don't do that.
I really, really like Jim Morrison's grave in Paris does have a guy who's not security, but he is making sure that you're not stealing the joints off the grave.
Yeah, or leaving pedigree chum either. Like, don't
believe in Jim Morrison pedigree chum. No. However, if you are in the Liverpool area...
He's a chappy man, okay? We know this. Come on.
You can go leave the John Lennon statue in Liverpool some like dog food, or just leave anything outside of it, I think, as an offering. He loves it. He comes alive at night, he collects it and says thank you. I
think that one of my favorite things, you know, not to dox ourselves, but we're not too far away from Penny Lane. And
we're a safe distance away from Penny Lane.
We're a good distance away from Penny Lane, but not too far away that we don't see people dressed as the Beatles going down Penny Lane.
Oh, it's my favorite thing.
And the urge to go every time when you see them, be like, oh my God, it's John, Paul, Ringo. They're all together. What are they?
I thought you died.
I thought you died.
I thought you were dead.
It's the Beatles.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's the Beatles, everyone. Why are you not freaking out?
Just you and me start running up to them with cameras, be like, can I get your picture? Can I get your picture?
Yeah. Also, again, I think we may have said it before on the podcast, but it is great every time.
Yep.
People who do think that Penny Lane is Abbey Road
literally don't know the difference. They spend ages trying to find a crossing on a road that is not a crossing.
Where's the
there
crossing?
Are no trees.
It looks nothing. It's just a regular street. Like there's like houses down there.
Yeah, Penny Lane is the most residential, normal road that you could go down. But people are like, wow, they traveled here, and you're like, for nothing.
Yeah, there's a church on the corner. There's a bar. You know. Over the road is actually where all the good stuff that he sings about, like the barbershop and the everything, is all around there.
Yeah, Penny Lane is not actually about Penny Lane. It's about Allerton Road, but Allerton Road is a rubbish name for a song.
It's not a very good name for a song.
Allerton Road, Allerton Road. That's the Winnie Pooh.
That's Winnie the Pooh. But also it's named after the bus stop, is what it was named after, not the road.
But Smokey died for our sins.
Oh.
And that's my story of iconic dogs. One that we can definitely dip into again because I think it's fun.
Yeah, you enjoy Smokey the dog.
How do you not enjoy Smokey the dog? Look at that picture of that lovely little guy.
In a helmet.
She's smaller than the helmet.
She is smaller than the helmet, that's quite impressive, really, for a little dog. What would your lesson be, Donna? What have you learned from Smokey the dog?
That size is not going to stop you. You can be a hero no matter how big you are. I think actually my thing would be, and I think the thing that got me a little bit emotional about this is the guy who took care of her, of just take care of things. Like, you see something out in the world, like, you should, like, go pick up that dog and
look after it and not bet it in a poker game.
Be like, I'm sick of this dog.
I was going to say my lesson would be explore the jungle and hopefully someone will find you along the way and be like, you're not supposed to be here. And be like, yeah, make me famous.
I've learned how to dance. Yada da 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 da.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's my lesson.
You
on that
think
one.
Smokey got lost on the way to New York?
Yeah. I took a
to
wrong
be a
turn.
little show dog, but she became the war dog.
Yeah, she took a wrong turn at Albuquerque and somehow she ended up in the brush. Like it's. I think that's my lesson that I take. Explore the jungle. Who knows what you might find.
Travel, see the world, make friends, talk to people.
Make a parachute for a dog.
You can fit through that tube.
You sure can.
What I've learned is you can fit through tubes smaller than you think you can fit through. Try it.
I don't know about that. I don't know whether I'm going to agree on that one, but
listeners, let us know the smallest tube you can fit through. And we'll acknowledge it.
I make no promises to that.
No, just that we'll read it. We won't mention it on the show. We'll just go like, oh, wow.
For our input, like, really? That's quite a small tube that you're going through. Anyway.
This is a great episode.
One of the best. If you haven't already, by the way, if you're enjoying this wonderful story, anecdote, icon, Smokey the dog, please give us a follow on your podcast platform of choice, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcast, wherever it is you get your fine audio medium content. You can also head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/howtobeanicon, because going up there this week, we're going to be talking about The Traitors, the season 4. We'll do a bit of an overview of our overall thoughts
We got some thoughts.
We got some thoughts on there for the post show to this episode. That'll be patreon.com/howtobeanicon. Go over there, subscribe. It is currently free. You get access to all of our post shows and some fun bonus series that we get up to. But Donna, I'm sick of this no icon month that we've done. All of these obscure,
all of this absolute
all these obscure things that we have talked about. I need icon. I need national treasure. I need someone who is absolutely fabulous.
Who are you talking about next week, Jared?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, sweetie.
Darling, sweetie, darling, you're going to have to wait and find out.
You're getting my mum on the show.
That's right. She's coming in.
I'm not going to name my mum on the show.
Delrina Cameron is coming in.
Delrina,
yes. She is a drag queen. And it is your mother. Yes, but no. Next week, we're going to have a real fab icon. So you're definitely going to want to be here for that. But thank you very much for listening. And Smokey home safe, everybody.
Stay out the jungle.